Hello, dear audience, it's me, Vicky again, wishing all of you lots of inspiration and abundant health so you can continue enjoying and exploring many wonderful experiences with us. Welcome to AI Travel, where we explore the world through the lens of technology and creativity. We truly hope to have your companionship on this. Iran is a sovereign nation in Southwest Asia, positioned between the Caspian Sea to the north and the Persian Gulf and Gulf of Oman to the Spanning approximately 1.65 million square kilometers, Iran is the sixth largest country in Asia, with landscapes ranging from Crusade. Iran shares borders with Azerbaijan, Armenia, Turkmenistan, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iraq, and Turkey. The country's interior is dominated by the arid and Dasht-e-Kavir and Dasht-e-Lut deserts. Mountains such as the Zagros and Alborz create a central plateauous regional climate, generating snowy winters in the northwest. Only about 10–12% of Iran's land is arable, requiring extensive irrigation. Forested areas are resources. Iran's natural resources are extraordinary. It holds some of the world's largest petroleum and natural gas reserves. Beyond hydrocarbons, Iran possesses vast mineral wealth. Copper, iron ore, coal, chromium, manganese, zinc, and waterways are limited. The Karun River is navigable, while most rivers originate in mountains and drain into inland basins or coastal plains. Iran's population exceeds 87 million, concentrated in urban centers along foothills and coastal plains. The country is ethnically diverse. Persians, Azeris, Kurds, Lords, Arabs, Baloch, and others contribute to a rich cultural mosaic. Farsi, or Persian, is the official language, yet many regional languages and dialects thrive, reflecting Iran's complex cultural heritage. Urbanization has grown rapidly, with Tehran, Isfahan, Shiraz, and Mashhad as major centers for commerce, culture, and governance. Iran's cultural heritage is immense, one of the world's oldest continuous civilizations, contributing art. While the economy heavily relies on oil and gas exports, agriculture, mining, and petrochemicals remain important contributors to national income. Ecological challenges are significant. Water scarcity, desertification, soil erosion, and urban air pollution affect both people and natural systems. Geographically vast and resource-rich, Iran's strategic location, population, and culture make it central to regional geopolitics and economics. From arid deserts to snowy mountains, Iran's natural diversity supports a variety of ecosystems and human activities. Rivers are scarce and seasonal, demanding careful management for agriculture, cities, and industry, highlighting the value of water resources in development. Iran's mineral, oil, and gas reserves not only support its economy, but also position it as a key player in regional energy markets. Understanding Iran's geography, natural wealth, population, and culture is essential for appreciating its role in history, the present, and the geopolitics of West Asia. Iran possesses immense natural wealth and strategic depth, yet what it truly lacks for lasting prosperity is peace that allows its people to thrive. With vast oil and gas reserves, significant minerals, and a large, resilient population, the country has the tools for progress. Strategic location, cultural cohesion, and military capability are all present, yet stability remains the missing foundation for Iran's true advancement. Despite decades of endurance and institutional strength, the absence of sustained peace limits both economic growth and social development. Every natural resource, every strategic advantage is only fully valuable when paired with internal harmony and regional stability. The people of Iran have the capacity to innovate, build, and lead. From energy reserves to fertile plains, Iran has abundant tools for development, but the lack of sustained peace acts as a ceiling on its potential. Cities like Tehran, Shiraz, and Isfahan embody the country's vibrancy and strength, but political and regional tensions prevent full realization of their promise. Even with military and economic might, without a foundation of security and stability, Iran's power cannot be fully leveraged for long-term progress. Iran's potential is undeniable, its capabilities immense now. What remains essential now is the enduring peace and stability. Iranian hand-woven carpets, often called Persian rugs, are among the most esteemed textiles in the world, a centuries-old tradition that The foundation of every Persian rug begins with selecting high-quality natural materials, primarily wool from mountain-raised sheep. Wool gives Persian rugs their soft yet durable pile, while cotton is commonly used for warp and weft foundations, providing dimensional stability and strength to the entire textile. For the most luxurious pieces, silk is incorporated into the weave, especially in cities like Kashan and Qom. Traditional Persian carpets achieve their signature hues using plant and insect-based natural dyes such as madder for reds.
Each yarn is hand-dyed, carefully balanced for color fastness and depth, reflecting regional dyeing traditions passed down.
The hallmark of a Persian rug lies in its hand-knotted construction, and especially the asymmetrical seneh knot. Knot density, measured in knots per square inch, varies regionally. Fine workshop rugs like Nain or Isfahan fish. In contrast, village and nomadic carpets like Heriz or Gabe express geometry and rich texture. The painstaking knotting process of often requiring months or even years of it creates a fabric whose durability is beauty. Cities like Tabriz are renowned for their intricate floral motifs and exceptionally high knot density, making each rug a masterpiece of precision and symmetry. In Kashan, weavers favor classical medallion designs with rich reds and blues, often using silk highlights to create a luminous effect in sunlight. Isfahan rugs are distinguished by their curvilinear patterns, detailed miniature motifs, and the rare inclusion of silk thread.
Nain rugs are celebrated for their delicate color palettes, soft ivory, pale blues, and subtle.
In Heriz and Gabe rugs, the weavers emphasize durability and earthy colors, using lower knot density but bold, expressive design.
Each region's motifs carry deep cultural symbolism. Floral patterns often represent paradise.
Borders in Persian carpets are as important as the central field. They often feature repeating arabesques, rosettes, and stylized vines.
Silk highlights are carefully applied in select areas to emphasize flowers, medallions, or calligraphy.
Older Persian rugs reveal regional evolution. Knotting techniques, material selection, and dye sources change subtle decades. From Tabriz to Heriz, Kashan to Nain, the diversity of styles demonstrates not only Iran's mastery of weaving. The weaving process begins with preparing the warp threads, meticulously arranged to ensure even tension knoll, the backbone of every Persian rug.
Weavers knot each thread individually, using seneh or giordes knots, which determine the rug's detail, density, and durability.
Before weaving, each wool strand undergoes hand dyeing, often with natural pigments from plants, insects, and minerals.
Weavers carefully blend dyed threads to achieve subtle shading and gradients, a technique called abrash.
Knot density is a critical factor. Workshop quality rugs can reach hundreds of knots per square inch, while village or
The quality of the wool affects both texture and longevity. Mountain sheep wool is highly preferred for elasticity.
For luxury rugs, silk threads are interwoven in select areas to highlight motifs, adding luminosity and enhancing intricate patterns.
Artisans follow centuries-old techniques where experience guides tension and color transitions in transitions.
From foundation to finishing, every Persian rug reflects precision, patience, and mastery.
Every detail layer, from fiber selection and dyeing to knotting and pattern execution, contributes to the rug's endurance. Each Persian carpet carries symbolic meaning. Medallions at the center often represent unity and cosmic balance.
Flowers, leaves, and vines are not just decorative. They reflect centuries of cultural symbolism, storytelling, and regional identity.
Nomadic weavers favor bold geometric patterns, diamonds, zigzags, and stylized animals, conveying tribal heritage and everyday life narratives.
Borders frame the central field and carry their own symbolism, protecting the interior design and representing continuity.
Central medallions often imitate architectural domes or cosmic wheels, demonstrating how Persian rugs merge art.
Some carpets incorporate abstract calligraphy or poetic inscriptions, integrating literature and philosophy directly into the textile.
Layering and shading within patterns show weavers' mastery, creating a sense of depth and three-dimensionality on a flat surface.
Regional schools developed signature motifs, such as the Harati pattern, Boteh, or Tree of Life. Each
Color choices also convey meaning. Reds symbolize vitality, blues reflect spirituality and tranquility. Through pattern, color, and symbolism, every Persian carpet is a full narrative, capturing history, culture, and aspects. After weaving, Persian carpets undergo careful finishing, where edges are reinforced, fringes tied.
Trimming the pile ensures a uniform surface, allowing patterns to emerge sharply and colors to display their intended vibrancy.
Traditional Persian carpets are washed using cold water and mild plant-based detergents, preserving the natural dyes and wool texture.
Washing is often done multiple times, followed by careful rinsing, to remove residual fibers, dirt, and any impurities from the weaving process.
After washing, rugs are air-dried in sunlight, which naturally enhances the colors, strengthens fibers, and prevents mold or mildew formation.
Dry. Once dry, the pile is combed and brushed to restore softness and alignment, ensuring the rug feels luxurious.
Edges and fringe are meticulously rebound or stitched, a step crucial to prevent unraveling and to extend the rug's life for decades, even centuries.
Every rug undergoes quality checks, examining knot density, color consistency, pattern accuracy.
Some workshops also apply natural oil treatments to enhance wool luster, repel dust, and provide slight water resistance without altering flexibility. Through these labor-intensive finishing processes, trimming, drying, brushing, meshing, and inspection, Persian rugs are classified by region, knot density, material, and pattern complexity, each factor influencing both aesthetic appeal and market value.
Knot density is one of the most important indicators. The higher the knots per square inch, the finer and more detailed the design, and the higher its price.
The choice of material, wool, silk, or a combination directly affects softness, sheen, and durability.
Handlooms. Age and provenance also contribute to value. Rugs that have been meticulously preserved over decades often
Regional origin matters. Tabriz, Kashan, Isfahan, and Nain are famous for delicate.
Color uniformity and vibrancy are essential quality markers. Natural dyes that age gracefully increase.
Many high-end Persian rugs include certificates of authenticity. They indicate material, knot type, origin.
Rug size and condition also matter. Larger, intact rugs without damage or fading command higher prices.
Attention to finishing details such as edge binding, fringe integrity, and symmetry between knots further separates premium rugs from mass-produced imitations. Together, these factors, material, craftsmanship, design, provenance, and condition, and Persian rugs are not merely functional, they are cultural artifacts embodying centuries of Iranian art, history, and symbolism in every knot and pattern.
Many motifs trace back to ancient Persian empires, reflecting mythology, royal patronage, and
through the ages, these carpets have served as status symbols for royalty and elites, showcasing wealth, taste, and artistic sophistication.
Persian carpets also connect past to present, with contemporary weavers drawing inspiration from classical patterns.
Globally, Persian rugs are highly sought after in museum collections, private galleries, and luxury Indian markets.
These carpets illustrate cross-cultural exchange, as trade along the Silk Road facilitated the spread of Persian designs.
International trade in Persian rugs has shaped global perceptions of Iranian craftsmanship, creating demand that spans centuries and continents.
collectors prize rare, antique Persian carpets not only for their beauty but also for their historical narrative and investment.
Even today, Persian rugs play an important role in ceremonial, religious, and cultural practices, embedding heritage into everyday life and special occasions. From ancient palaces to modern museums, Persian hand-woven carpets continue to represent Iranian identity, artistry, and creative. The integration of precision looms and computer-aided design has truly transformed our craft, enhancing both speed and complexity.
Designers now use software to map complex motifs, ensuring color accuracy and knot distribution while preserving traditional aesthetics.
Material innovation includes enhanced wool treatments and blended fibers that improve durability, color retention, and environmental sustainability.
Conservation efforts protect historical carpets from decay, using careful cleaning, stabilization, and climate-controlled storage to extend their lifespan.
Restoration techniques focus on maintaining authenticity, replacing only damaged threads. Original dyes, patterns, and textures remain intact.
Educational programs now teach younger generations, ensuring that master weavers pass on their skills, safeguarding centuries of cultural heritage.
Modern logistics and international trade platforms allow Persian rugs to reach global markets efficiently, making this essential.
Digital media and online exhibitions help promote Persian carpets to a global audience, raising awareness of their artistry and history.
Collaboration with institutions ensures that Persian carpets are recognized as cultural treasures, celebrated not only for beauty but also for historical significance. Looking forward, Persian handwoven carpets will continue to blend tradition, innovation, and preservation. Some Persian rugs are not just textiles, woven in wool and silk, celebrated for centuries.
The Shah Abbas carpets of Isfahan, commissioned by Safavid kings, are renowned for their unparalleled symmetry.
Tabriz historical masterpieces showcase intricate medallions and arabesques, often mentioned in travelogues and admired by European ambassadors visiting Persia.
Certain carpets, like the Kashan prayer rugs, were considered sacred and passed down through generations.
Legends tell of carpets that traveled along the Silk Road, serving as diplomatic gifts and treasures in royal palaces, bridging cultures across continents.
Some carpets, known as Golestan or flower gardens rugs, are celebrated in.
These legendary rugs are prized not only for artistry but also for their historical narratives, embodying Qajar.
Certain masterpieces are so revered that they are referenced in myths and epics, often described as possessing almost magic.
Collectors and historians regard these carpets as living artifacts, preserving techniques, colors, and designs unchanged for centuries. Grace. From royal courts to literary lore, these Persian rugs continue to capture imagination, inspire art. Many Persian rugs carry legendary stories, from heroic epics to romantic tales, their motifs narrating adventures and victories of ancient kings and warriors.
Some carpets depict mythical creatures, lions, phoenixes, or dragons, symbolizing courage.
Legends say that certain medallion patterns were inspired by cosmic maps, with weavers aiming to capture the harmony of the universe in their designs.
The Tree of Life motif represents immortality, growth, and spiritual connection. Often,
garden motifs are inspired by paradise imagery described in Persian poetry and scripture, transforming the rug into a symbolic sanctuary of beauty and peace.
Some legendary carpets feature hidden inscriptions or poems, where skilled weavers embedded.
Historical accounts describe carpet that's so exquisite they were called woven jewels, treasured by kings.
Certain rugs became the centerpiece of epic tales, passed down with stories of battles, conquests, and royal ceremonies intertwined with their creation.
Some prayer rugs achieved mythical status, believed to bring protection, spiritual blessing, and prosperity to those who use them faithfully. These carpets are more than objects. They are living legends, preserving the imagination, spirituality, and artistry of Persia. Many Persian carpets from legend are now museum treasures, admired worldwide for their artistry, history, and the stories woven into every knot.
Some legendary pieces, like the Shah Abbas medallion rugs, have inspired designers, artists, and architects.
Through centuries, these carpets traveled along the Silk Road, becoming cultural ambassadors that shared Persian art, motifs.
Collectors prize these carpets not just for beauty, but for their historical narratives, preserving ancient techniques.
Motifs inspired by myth and legend continue to inform contemporary art, from illustration to fashion.
Legends surrounding these rugs often elevate their status to symbolic artifacts, embodying protection, prosperity.
Even modern weavers draw inspiration from historical and legendary rugs, blending traditional motifs with contemporary design.
Some carpets continue to play spiritual or ceremonial roles, linking modern life with centuries-old traditions, rituals, and Persian identity.
Through exhibitions, auctions, and global trade, Persian carpets maintain their legendary status, demonstrating how craftsmanship. Your ideas and contributions mean so much to us. They help shape our content and inspire our future journeys. We truly hope for your support and companionship on this journey. You can help our channel grow through your thoughtful comments. Your support means everything to us. Every comment, every like, and every share helps us continue creating meaningful content and spreading these. Dear audience, please note that all content presented on this channel is for informational and reference purposes only. Some visuals in this mission. We would like to kindly inform our viewers that this channel provides content for general reference and inspiration. Certain images may be AI generated. From the tales of kings and heroes to contemporary design influence, these Persian hand-woven carpets